Welcome. Today we're continuing the Gintama journey with episode 88 and 89. As always, if you enjoy the content I'm making and you want to support this channel, you can head over to my Patreon. Link is in the description down below. You can also join the Discord server if you want to talk, hang out, just have some fun, and subscribe if you want to see more. So let's get into episode 88. I think it was really good that this episode was more on the lighthearted side, more on the funnier side of Gintama because of the events of the last mini arc. We kind of needed the uplifting episodes again. Yeah, the last mini arc was very heartbreaking, very tragic. But yeah, talking about this episode, I mentioned this before. Kyuubei, such a good character. The change, the development she has gone through, especially of course in the Yagyo arc, but also, yeah, in general, it's just great to see. He went from someone who is obsessed with Otai and marrying her, so much so that nothing else really mattered, and so much so that she was willing to hurt Otai's feelings, and in doing so also her friends' feelings and her family's feelings. She went from that to someone who's a really good friend, a true, genuine friend of Otai. The warm feelings that Otai felt towards Kyuubei from the very beginning is now the feelings that Kyuubei is experiencing in their relationship, because now it's truly a genuine, true, non-romantic relationship that they share with each other. Yeah, I just love to see that. It's so good. And there was another character change in her in this episode at the very end of the episode, when Kyuubei was forced to save Gin, even though it went against her habit, her conditioning to reject any kind of touch from a man, which we saw in the Shogun episode, where she was willing, well, maybe not willing, but she was simply neglecting the fact that she just threw the damn Shogun, one of the most important figures in this world, the fact that she threw him into the water just like that because he touched her. Yeah. But now in this instance, the circumstances were different. At first, and because of that, she had to save Gin, because she rejected his touch when he tried to save her. She threw him off the boat. And in that situation, she was willing to cast off all that very deeply manifested or entrenched habit, to cast that aside and to save him. That took a lot of courage and willpower. So I commend her for that. Well done, Kyuubei. Well done. I think as the series progresses, she's gonna become more and more a true part of the family. Yeah, it's gonna be so wholesome to see. It's already wholesome, so it's just gonna be even better in the future. A truly amazing parody of the series Bleach. As I said, I didn't watch that many episodes, just the first. I got into the beginning of the Soul Society arc, I think it's called. Yeah, but enough to know who those characters were. This episode made it again clear that Gintama is a special series. It's very unique in its own way. It's not, as I said, just like any other battle shonen series. The moment where Gin said, "I'm not interested in getting the power up." Thank you, Gin. Thank you for saying that. That was what I expected, and he delivered. Pretty much any other. I don't want to generalize, but it is very usual that the MC of the shonen is gonna accept the power up from the mysterious teacher or whoever, the spirit, whatever. But Gin just said, no, not interested. I love it. I love it. I mean, fighting is, of course, an aspect of the series. Yes, that is true. But it's not the priority. The priority, as I said, are the characters, the relationships between them, and the life they are living, the obstacles they have to overcome, and how they develop as human beings. Well, some are not human beings, but I think you know what I mean. And that is so much more impactful and important than any kind of amazing fight, however cool or badass it might be. The relationship between two characters, as we saw with the, well, should I call it Mitsuba arc? Yeah, I'm just gonna call it Mitsuba arc. That was so much more impactful to me than pretty much any fight I've seen, with some exceptions, because there are fights with a lot of emotional weight and depth behind them. But I'm talking in general, yeah, the death of Mitsuba, it affected me very deeply. I think you could tell. Those two episodes were very emotional, and I was very emotional. And at some points, I couldn't hold the tears back. And I actually didn't want to. I wanted to cry in those moments. And that's just what makes Gintama Gintama. And of course, I mean, the comedy is top tier. There's only so few series who can manage to get to that level of comedy, and consistently, because Gintama is consistent with its comedy. There was something else I wanted to say about this episode. Wait a second. Yeah, the parallels between the Shinsengumi and the Yorozuya. In a way, they all reflect each other's personality, but primarily it's Sogo and Kagura, Toshiro and Gin, and Kondo and Shin, because of their connection with Otai. We have seen Toshiro and Gin fight, we have seen Kagura and Sogo fight, and stand together, fight side by side also. And yeah, just the whole the Yagyu arc, where it was about Otai, connected. I think it connected Kondo and Shin even more, or at least more. Yeah. And that aside, a truly funny episode. Again, had to laugh a lot. It's these small episodes, lighthearted episodes, they are also gonna stick with me through well, through my whole life, I guess. I think I've already made so many good memories, and it's only gonna get better. So yeah, looking forward to all the stories that are not yet told, all the episodes to come. Yeah, I hope you are as well. If you did enjoy this reaction, this video, leave a like, comment down below what you think about this episode. Or the 2 episodes. And yeah, subscribe if you want to see more. So enjoy your day, take care, and bye.